Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to a wildly speculative video about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies. I personally think that there are going to be zombies in this game. I'm going to list the reasons why in just a few minutes, but I'd like to clarify that I do not have any sort of secret sauce or magical hookup or anything. I'm actually using clues this time. The gameplay that you see is from J-Hub on Strike Zone Domination. I am on the road right now. I'm not at home, so J-Hub was kind enough to send me his gameplay. Link down there in the description. Zombies are demanded every year in every Call of Duty game, and thus far it's only been Treyarch supplying the zombies. This year Infinity Ward decided to get creative and they threw in the new Extinction game mode, which was cryptids, and while that was fun and it was an improvement over the standard Chaos mode, it still wasn't zombies. Fans really want zombies, so let's skip to the evidence section of this video. If you look online at the pictures of the Advanced Warfare Xbox One, or if you see these things in person, which I've seen a few at events and stuff like that, if you look really closely in the bottom right hand side of the controller, you'll see that we have these sort of zombie scratches, kind of like the round counters from the old Treyarch games. I'm pretty sure they're almost exactly the same. You'll see it on the bottom right by the thumbstick. Lots of people took pictures of this. It's all over the internet, and I have a cat sitting on my arm. Kitty cat, I'm doing commentary. Go away. Like I said, I'm not at home. Ozzy's not here. The next bit of evidence I have is that when Afrojack visited the Advanced Warfare or Sledgehammer Games studio to see Advanced Warfare early, they lead him around the studio, and you see that. Did you see it? That tiny little screen right there. Here, I'll blow it up and I'll put it on loop. You can see they're working on something on this kind of screen, but it's not really clear what it is. Those people seem to be shambling, shuffling like they could be zombies. It seemed like a pretty big giveaway to me, but I do know that there is a part in the campaign where people get poisoned or gassed or whatever, so it's possible that it's that. My third piece of evidence is from my inner conspiracy theorist, my tinfoil hat-wearing self. There was a studio tour of Sledgehammer Games in early August. This was before Gamescom, and a lot of the US guys got to play Advanced Warfare and do the studio tour thing on like a couple of weeks before me, but I wasn't there. I was in Europe at the time. I got an invite, but literally just couldn't make it because I was on the other side of the world. And nobody said anything. There was no mentions on Twitter or anything, but then about a day or two after the actual reveal was done and the embargo lifted and everybody posted all of their gameplay, all of a sudden these like zombie videos came out, like, will there be zombies in Advanced Warfare? Zombies in Advanced Warfare, fake or real? I've got gameplay, blah blah blah. And most of these videos originated from inside that group of people that got invited to the studio, and that's mighty suspicious. That just, like I said, my inner conspiracy theorist is just sitting there going, oh really, speculative zombies, yes. And the screenshot I tossed up there with some cross, I like to pick on him because it's funny. The next piece of evidence is the most unusual, but perhaps the most compelling. It's a link to something that I have on Reddit that is a summary of a 4chan thread. Supposedly a Sledgehammer Games guy got on 4chan and just started revealing a ton of stuff about the game that nobody really believed at the time, but it turned out to be pretty legit. Now, this information is, as of now, over a month old, and they asked him what the third mode was going to be. He said that it was currently like a standard survival kind of horde mode, but that it wasn't very fun to play, and that Sledgehammer Games was very interested in doing zombies. Like, they were thinking about doing zombies. We can, we can't, we should, we shouldn't, will we don't know. And as he said, the whole survival cooperative game is being made right now. That's usually the last thing they do. Like, every Call of Duty developer makes the multiplayer and the single player, and then in the last couple of months they grind out some sort of survival mode or something like that. Except Treyarch might do it a little bit differently because their zombies mode is like integral to their game and it's special and it's different. But he says that zombies are on the menu and that currently it's not going to be as fleshed out as Treyarch, but it's going to be there. There's a link to that down in the description. I hope you enjoyed my wildly speculative video, and I hope you found it funny. And I'll give you a blast from the past, way back before Black Ops 2 even came out, when I was not who I am today. I was just starting off in this sort of YouTube thing. There was a zombie in Black Ops 2 that looked exactly like me, so I'll toss that picture up there, and hopefully there is a drifter zombie in Advanced Warfare, and if it turns out not to be zombies and something totally different, well, then this video will be completely irreverent anyway. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.